I'm great. Thank you, Colleen. So let me introduce myself a little bit
Yep.
because we talked about this before. Well, I come from Slovenia, but I'm a Hungarian. So the proper pronunciation of my name is Szerena, but you can call me Szerena. Basically, I'm a helper too. I work in a helper industry, or better, it's not basically an industry. I have also this spiritual aspect of helping people, and I'm not gonna go into detail into this because I think that the focus shouldn't be on what I do. I thought I'd share my journey here
Absolutely.
with you, be just a little bit, let myself be a little bit vulnerable maybe.
Yeah.
And tell you about the changes that Reiki has, and Colleen, so you did on me. So
With the services. So I'm going to just say that we had one session for the chakra balancing, and then we've had just a few different sessions for Reiki. So that's what we've done, and they've been the distance Reiki sessions because I'm still in Boise and you're in Slovenia. So that is quite the trek, right? So that's kind of what we've been doing. And so what were the why? I guess why me? And what were the first problems that you wanted to address with working with me?
okay, first of all, let me just start with that I had some serious, problems with this whole, long distance kind of thing. I also had a little bit of, anxiety with all this, so going online with my business too. So basically, COVID has pushed us into a whole new situation here, definitely outside of the comfort zone, as we like to call it. Oftentimes, nowadays, everybody's talking about that, but it's true.
Yeah.
So I was like, how can you do long distance, energetic work at all? I have to be there. I have to see you. You have to see me. You have to touch me. You must. But basically, I figured that, and you said that, but I can still do this, and you'll feel it. So there are no boundaries. I mean, there are no barriers between our energies, actually. And this is where I started to think that, oh my God, yeah, well, you're totally right. This resonated with me. And the first issue with the chakra healing was that, I needed some extra energy because I did my NLP course and I wanted to be super prepared for it and energetic. And so
I think wasn't it right before you took your final exam for that as well?
Yeah.
And that was like the main thing right then was to be just really, really deep. You wanted to pass. That's what you wanted. You wanted to pass and to be calm. Is that right? Yeah.
You're right. I was totally freaked as every examination, every exam that I had beforehand. I was like totally freaking out and nervous. So this anxiety, almost like a panic attack. Oh my God, what if I don't know all the answers?
Right.
But in the end, passed that exam and they were all very, not to brag, but I was very happy and satisfied with it, and my teachers too, so my mentors. So it was very, very good too.
Right.
Not to mention that I already did so these kind of, like on myself, of course, these kind of chakra healings. I listen to chakra healing music in the morning so that I'm balanced. I also did some meditations, but you made it a little bit more complex, and it was like really just in depth, and I could feel seriously that I have to be honest with you. At first, as I've already mentioned, I had some, like questions,
had doubts.
and I had
you had severe doubts, my dear. You just did.
Yeah, I had some doubts.
Yeah.
I have to be honest. I'm I value honesty. So I'm gonna be open about this. So, but in the end, I felt great, and the results were great too. And the other thing with the Reiki was also self-esteem issues, health problems, which I thought they were much, much bigger. So on a physical level, much bigger than it turned out to be in the end. And of course, this area here, and this is why I keep repeating this. I have to be honest. I want to be honest because I value honesty, but sometimes it's hard, right?
Of course,
be
it's
open
difficult.
our truth.
Yeah.
Yes. This is what I've learned here, that's this one. So the throat chakra and this area here is one of the most used one. I don't know how to properly say it. It's
blocked a lot of times. Yeah. Yep. Right.
Yeah. And it basically it gets through our lifetime. We also damage this chakra a lot of times, and as we grow up, as we are in puberty, it opens up, and then we absorb everything from our families, maybe some stuff too that not ours, not our problems, not our issues to deal with, maybe from our parents, some maybe even past lives. And this is where you came in very, very helpful, that you showed me that some of my issues were past life issues, and I believe in past lives. So this is where I figured out that, okay, well, basically there's nothing wrong with me. I'm not crazy. I'm totally normal. I just have a baggage with myself which does not serve me. And I want to put it down. I want to lift this weight out of my shoulder and just, live freely. And one of the issues was, stuckness too, and stuckness in creativity. Now, I consider myself, and basically people around me always consider me as a creative person. Well, now, ever since I gave birth, I thought that that's all. So I should be like a mom. I should be, just like concentrate on that. And so
which you should. Yes,
I should, of course. And I love it too. And
but you have this other aspect, right? Yes.
Yeah. And I definitely have this aspect inside of me that family is very important to me. One of the most important things, if not maybe the most important. And I love being a mom, but I have to be creative too. It's not good if I neglect that. It's not good if I neglect painting, music, writing. This is my passion. This is where I feel that I and now I feel all this energy, just like that something has opened up with Reiki and with you. Basically.
So what did you like about the process? Because I know you talked a little bit already about you kind of didn't see how it could work. Once we got that connection going, what did you like about the process?
It was that it might sound weird, but hey, let's face it, I am a little bit crazy, so that I didn't have to do anything much. So I always thought that I should, like work and do and do everything in my power to just like fix all the problems and fix them as soon as possible, instantly, rapidly. We I think that that's pretty common too. We like instant solutions, but
Right.
sometimes it needs time to recover, to heal, something to like to settle, to. And this was the moment where you said to me, you don't have to do anything. I thought that I have to concentrate and I have to do something and I have to, I don't know anything. And you just said, no, you just take a nap. I'm gonna do all the work. You just concentrate on being relaxed. And this is what I did. I took a nap. I was meditating. You did the work, and oftentimes I felt it. I just knew. For example, this one time when you did the balance, I mean the Reiki session on me, I asked you if you did something on my head, because I could just feel you touching my head and saying, and it's gonna be okay. Don't overthink it.
Yep.
And this is what I do. I overstress and I overthink things. But sometimes we just don't have to fix anything, and the problem is not so big as we sometimes think that it is.
It's those barriers that we put up. So it's amazing. I remember exactly when you were talking about how I just said, just sit down and just meditate or take a nap. And it's also when I said, listen to this music. Because that gave you something to do without doing anything. So I remember very specifically the moment I said, you listen to this, I'm going to listen to this. You went, oh, I have something to do. And I think you just immediately went to sleep.
Yeah. It was true. And also, you figured it out very nicely that I'm auditory, so I have to listen to something. So if I just sit in silence and I have to, you just like meditate, so do the breathing exercises. It's the moment I hear something of a voice, a noise, anything, my attention immediately goes there. And this is why I had this background music to ground me also, because I wasn't really grounded enough either. So I have to walk a lot too. So ever since we've worked together, you didn't even have to tell me. I knew. So I have to say that Reiki has given me a great amount of, I am an intuitive person, but somewhere along the way, I forgot about this, about my instincts. I didn't really listen to them. And now I walk.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah.
It happens. Yeah.
It does. And, we were talking about this the other day as well, about how it's okay just to ask for help, no matter who it is. We just need help along the way. So, that's really what happened. So
ask for help.
Yeah. So what are the three, if you can think of the three biggest things that you like about working with me?
Okay. So I love this holistic approach, because let's be honest, nowadays you don't get that. You have specialists for this and you specialists for that, and nobody considers you as a whole person who has a mind, soul, body, which is all interconnected. And we have to look at it as a whole. This might sound like a cliche or normal, but it's not. You go to one doctor, he only gives you the focus on that, and immediately when you ask, but why is that there, they cannot give you the answers. And of course, nobody knows all the answers, but let's just think of the big picture. This is what I love about you. I love basically that's still part of point one. I think that you have this great knowledge and this great wisdom.
Thank you.
which of course comes with years too. That's okay too, but you have that compassionate side of you too, that you don't judge anyone, and you are so open, and you are so understanding, and you would never, like, say, okay, well, just stop overthinking, woman. Just like,
I think I have said that
you
though. Sorry.
maybe you did. I didn't take it that way, so I always took it as a, like a loving reminder,
Okay.
just like a, like,
Phew.
yeah, like somebody who cares for you, and you are always there, and you are an excellent mentor, and you basically have, well, I don't mean to sound like I'm exaggerating, but you always have, like, at least some guidelines where to go, if not all the answers. Of course, nobody has all the answers, and you probably don't know all don't have the solutions for everything.
No.
But you at least know where, like, a little bit of this, so like, and not just a little bit, and you can, was that 3, was that 4, I don't know how many, but basically this compassionate understanding, and this calmness of yours, where you can be very professional but friendly at the same time. This is something that is very hard, I think, to achieve. So to be to be nice, but still be firm. That are you willing to do this? Are you how on a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you to do this?
Right.
So this is what I really loved there, that you were firm. You are not just like, okay, I'm just gonna do my work and then I'll just leave you. No, how did this work out for you? I want to follow up, and I want to see if how did
I
this
give you
serve
homework, don't I? I make you work, right? Yeah.
I
Yay.
don't like to use the word homework, because it reminds me of school. Oh, so yeah, but tasks definitely, and they were very, very helpful. So you always give, like a little, okay, you should do moksa, you should do a little bit of this meditation. So wide. It was so wide, but not confusing at the same time.
Oh, that's
So you
good
never
to hear.
gave
Yeah.
me,
Yeah, thank you.
do this and this and this, which we oftentimes think that we should do. We work with people, and we have to show them, of course, that we are worthy of our money. We know everything. You don't have to show it all in 1 hour.
Yeah.
No.
You are so sweet. All right, so what makes me so different then from anyone else? Because there's so many people doing. We'll just take the Reiki stuff. There's so many people doing it. What makes me so different in doing that?
I haven't done Reiki with other, like Reiki masters before.
Okay.
I've heard about Reiki. I never even knew what it was. I just knew that it was some kind of energy work, and that it can be very beneficial for you. But I'm gonna have to repeat myself a little bit, that this holistic approach, you are not only focusing on this one thing, Reiki, and that's it. You and definitely this professional, but also this approach of yours that is so personal, I would say. Yeah, this person, you take every individual. I had the feeling as you work with me, that I'm not just a customer, I'm not just a client, I'm not just a whatever. I'm gonna do my best. I'm there 100%. Not to mention that you woke up at 6 o'clock every morning because of the time. Different zones that we are in.
Just to interject, we have 8-hour time difference between us, so it is kind of a big one. Yeah.
And I needed you immediately, let's be honest, because I thought that the problems were so big, and so, oh my God, I needed extra energy ASAP, and I need everything, just like in the moment. and then you said, okay, well then let's do it. And I think that we started the work the other morning. So seriously, very, very quickly. And this was one of the things that made me think that you are really special, that you take the time and you take special effort to for every single client of yours. And yeah, I did feel special, and I admit that I need that extra care, I need that extra attention, I need that extra, like, yeah, okay, so that's you, oh, I'm just gonna focus on you, which we nowadays don't even get. We have all these, and I love group coaching programs, everything group, but we don't have that personal approach there. Hey, who are you, right?
Oh.
Are you okay? Can we talk, like for 15 minutes? And here I had the feeling that, yeah, I'm not just a customer. Yeah.
You're so sweet.
I'm a client.
You're sweet.
Yeah. That is very, very valuable. That is something that is rare. That is rare nowadays, especially.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Was there anything else?
I'm so blessed that I know you. You help with every single problem that I have by just being you, by just knowing that I have you as my mentor, as my friend, and I just want to tell everyone that I'm also always telling great stories about you, and always spreading the word about you, so that you are really not only a great
sweet.
I wish I could be there so that you could give me a massage. This is one of the things that, and I could also go to your boutique. I would be there probably every day.
I know.
Because it's so hard. Yeah. Also, if we can a little bit touch on your other things too, what you do too. So you have a boutique too. So with all these natural products, which I love too, and I use. Skincare products. So you have so many talents, and
there's a couple things that I just can't do distance. I can't give you a facial. I can't give you, not the hands-on aspect. I can talk with you about everything, and we have talked a little bit about skincare stuff. I just can't physically touch you. And right now it's just hard because I know it costs so much to ship product. So
yeah, I have taken the consideration, like, okay, I want to order this and I want to order that from your boutique, and then I saw all the I know that it's very complicated to ship it and everything, and they complicate in every single step of the way. So it was just like, no. But anyways, I just want to emphasize this too, that when I needed the skincare products too, because I asked you about bio and natural cosmetics too, you took the time and you Googled it, and you gave me a list of all those cosmetics that are available here in Slovenia for me, or in Europe for me. So this was great help too. So
thank you.
Yeah, I think that
I'm glad it helped.
I wish I could go massage or facial. Yeah,
soon enough.
Boutique, but hey, maybe,
soon enough. All of that stuff will happen soon enough, right? Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you.
I covered it all.
It is. I'm just so happy that we have met. Absolutely. And we met online, and it has just been one of those things that has continued and has, I know, really brought me joy. Every morning I wake up and I'm like, oh, have I gotten a message from Szerena? Am I finally getting your name better? You have to just keep saying it, and then I'll hear it, and then it will come out. Sorry, I don't mean any offense.
I love Szerena too, so excuse me?
Yeah, well, I try and say it properly. But even here, I'm so used to different accents And people say my name differently all the time, so
Yeah.
it doesn't faze me. I just want to
Yeah.
be, I want to say your name properly and for the all respect that you deserve.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
You too. And one more thing.
Yeah.
Dear people who are watching this, yeah, my husband said that I should, because I'm so crazy, I should say, well, I didn't have this Russian accent before, but now since I've been working, so that I should make a joke here. But actually, it was 3 weeks ago when we started to work. So Colleen and I, or me, I never know so the difference here, but I had no voice. I couldn't speak. So this whole area was so blocked. Maybe this was the biggest change. And I honestly think that without your help and assistance, I don't know if I could speak. Not speaking your truth as we were talking
Right.
about it before, but just like speak at all. I blocked myself down totally. So I just want to say, wow, this is just like one of those things that where you can see that, wow, you can almost touch it, and you can see the result, right? This is so fascinating when you have something, because we both work in a with facials. Maybe you can see that, wow, somebody's skin is so much better, but the other things you cannot see and touch the results, right? That can be sometimes frustrating. This can be sometimes frustrating maybe for me. I have to see it. But yeah, this is one of those things that where I think that you can, this is
because you couldn't talk. You had totally lost your voice, like physically completely lost your voice. And that I think by our second appointment, I think you could talk again, but it was still funky. And look at you now.
It was
listen to you now.
No, I definitely
Yeah. It's awesome.
I had to fall in love with my voice. I had to fall in love with my voice, and I do now. And I somewhere along the my life, I lost myself, which I think it's pretty normal for being a like a new mom too, maybe sometimes. But it took me a little bit frightening too. And who am I now? If I'm not just a mom, then who am I? And now I can finally see that it's okay. It's okay to simply be me. And it's okay not to know every single answer, because we touched a little bit on past lives too. And you made me realize it's okay. You don't know all the answers either. I don't know them. But the right infos were always revealed.
And I love what you told me before I was recording this, of what your husband said today. That was amazing. I love that one. And share it if you want. If not, then just know her husband said something absolutely amazing to her. It was wonderful.
Okay, I'm gonna share this. Because
you don't have to if you don't want to. I love it. So
no. As I was preparing to this interview here, my husband said, "Wow, you look amazing." Well, he always thinks I'm amazing, so I'm really blessed. I have the best husband ever. And he was like, "Oh, your eyes are green." And I was like, "Yeah, well, duh." And I was like, I paused for a minute, and I thought to myself, and I also said it out loud, that, well, my eyes weren't so green. The past couple of months, I have to be, let's be honest.
They just weren't as clear. So it brought back that clarity to your eyes.
Clarity, Finally, now I can see again, and then the spark is there. And of course, this is not only just, I'm not telling anyone that they should go to Colleen Fletcher, and Colleen Fletcher will, just do some magic on you, and you don't have to do anything, just sit there and lie there. No, you have to do the majority of the work.
Right.
So this is hard work, self exploratory work. This is working
self-help
on you, of course, but yeah, but this
Yeah.
is a lot of help if you have a great guide, and this is you.
Thank you.
You're a great guide and a mentor. So thank you
Thank
once
you.
again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I could go on and on and on about all these things and all these little details, but I think I said it.
Yeah.
The main the gist was that, yeah, that this holistic approach and this friendliness, this warmth, this
Thank
yeah,
you.
this was now a life-changing experience. I'm not exaggerating here.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
Reiki, yay, go Reiki.
Yay.
And for all those people who you don't know and you don't believe it, well, just try it once. I can just only say good things about Reiki, and this is from a person who never had a clue what that is. So I just thought to myself, nothing is working. I've tried everything. I'm working on myself for I don't know how long now, and just like I can't see the results.
Well, thank
So
you.
Reiki has.
Thank you. And I know it's time for you to shift back into being a mom now, right? It's getting late for you. And
Yeah.
so I'm going to let you go. But thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I am just always so honored to know you. So thank you. Okay.
Me too.
Bye.
Okay. Thank you for everything. Bye bye.
Bye.